Hello dear students, welcome to the lecture series on geography. The ocean is part of our lives. It plays an important role in the earth environment. Many aspects of the ocean affect us. It controls climate, supports life, creates land and provides resources. Life on earth depends on the ocean. The ocean is a system of chemical, physical and biological processes. Some of these processes are driven by basic science concepts, temperature and salinity. In this regard, last episode we discussed about ocean water circulation, and now we will move on to the ocean temperature and salinity. And the topic is subdivided into the following captions. They are ocean water temperature, salinity of ocean water, temperature distribution in the ocean, salinity distribution in the ocean, and environmental considerations. Let us start with ocean water temperature. The temperature of the ocean determines what form the water takes. Most of the ocean is liquid water, but if it gets cold enough, it turns to solid ice, or if it gets hot enough, it can pass on into the atmosphere as water vapor. Water warms up more slowly than air but can hold more heat. Water needs 4 times as much energy to raise its temperature by 1 degree centigrade as the same mass of air does. So, the ocean plays an important part in taking up energy from the sun and stopping the earth getting too hot. The oceans has a wide range of temperatures from the almost 38 degrees centigrade shallow coastal waters of the tropics to the nearly freezing waters of the poles. The freezing point of seawater is about -2 degrees centigrade instead of the 0 degrees centigrade freezing point of ordinary water. Temperature and density share an inverse relationship. As temperature increases, the space between water molecules increases, also known as density, which therefore decreases. If the temperature of water decreases, its density increases, but only to a point. At the temperature of 4 degrees centigrade, pure water reaches its maximum or peak density. Cooled further, it expands and becomes less dense than the surrounding water. This is why when water freezes at 0 degrees centigrade, it floats. The ocean water is constantly churning underneath, bringing nutrients up to the top. The difference in density of cold water versus density of warmer water is responsible for ocean currents and upwelling. Warm seawater floats and cold, dense seawater sinks. So, ocean temperatures also vary across the surface and into the depths. Temperatures range from -2 degrees centigrade to 28 degrees centigrade in most cases, but are hotter near hydrothermal vents or closer to land. When the temperature, density or salinity of a layer changes rapidly, this region is referred to as cline. Thermoclines are the most important due to their effect on planktonic ecosystems and primary producers. Thermoclines occur a short distance offshore when the shallow surface water is heated by the sun, resulting in warm, less dense water staying at the surface and the sinking of cold, dense water. Two other terms parallel to the term thermocline are used in oceanography. The halocline is the zone of rapidly changing salinity between relatively low salinity surface water and deeper, more saline waters. The pycnocline marks a zone of rapidly changing density.